So Saint AVS ex-cult members expose AVS by uncircumcised or something like that. I subscribed.
Very, very deep.
So yeah, just keep in mind, right? We know this guy personally. We know a lot.
How do I put eSword full screen? You do just shrink it down, because if you make it too big, I mean, if you hit the green button, it'll go big, right? If you hit like the full screen button, it'll go big, right? But if you just shrink it down, then you can put it on to this type of thing, and people will be able to read it. You know.
More about him than you guys do. We have seen the depths of this guy. This guy has tempted us to sin. I've gone over that in a previous video.
Yeah, we were like in his inner circle, guys. Okay, this guy was out here like having us do gay ops and like sin against like Toronto Bible study. He was gonna like have us make alt accounts. He literally like had us like go and make alt accounts, and he wanted us to go and like have like Toronto Bible study talk about the deep fry incident, and and try and tempt him to talk about it so that he would get banned.
This guy, I've spoken about it in one of my previous videos.
What is supposed to talk about?
And, like have like Toronto Bible study talk about the deep fry incident, and try and tempt him to talk about it so that he would.
The deep fry incident. What is that incident? I know. What is that incident though? I know. They're literally, yeah. I know. They think it's a joke. They were literally conspiring with this heretic and they're heretics as well, by the way. But let's just leave it at the fact that okay, we're all brothers, and they were conspiring with this other one of the brothers who's a heretic and conspiring against me and trying to destroy my channel or whatever. And now they're just laughing about it like it's all his fault. No, it's your fault too. Why don't you say sorry or like apologize or something? I don't know what that deep fried thing is. Yeah, it's so weird.
He would to go and like have like Toronto Bible study talk about the deep fry incident, and try and tempt him to talk about it so that he would get banned.
This guy, I've spoken about it in one of my previous videos. This guy literally tempts us to sin, right? You wouldn't guess that if you were just some.
Yeah, he tempted you to sin, and then you guys went and sinned. Now it's like, now you're acting like you're just like proudly telling about it. Like, are you sad about it? Are you remorseful about it? Do you feel bad about it? He tempted you to sin, but he didn't make you sin. You sinned, right? Do you feel bad? Do you regret it? Do you like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're just laughing about it. It's like a joke to you.
Some average, I don't know, Saint AVS viewer just like going, oh, great video, brother, blah, blah, blah. Like you wouldn't.
Oh, Saint AVS. You know Saint AVS? You know this guy? Anyway, he's a YouTuber. Saint AVS. He's a complete shill too, but I wouldn't recommend him. I don't recommend him at all. But he's the guy that tempted them to sin, or so they say.
Guess that guy is in private colluding and gathering people to do his dirty bidding.
Yeah, I mean, let's just list all the things that AVS has like had us do, just like briefly. So he had us all make videos on Chris LaSala. I made my videos on Chris LaSala because AVS commanded.
Yo, remember when I was telling you guys that that AVS is the one that told them all to make videos about Chris LaSala? That was when I first met Fuego. Or not when I first met him, but when we first started kind of like collabing and stuff, that's when he was telling me like, make videos about Chris LaSala, Mike. He's the one. St. AVS had a dream about it. And he told me to tell everyone to make videos about this guy. He's a witch and all this stuff. I'm like, dude, just chill, man. You know what I mean? I just ignored them. I didn't realize how bad they were. I should right then I should have clued in that these guys are unstable idiots, but for some reason I just let it go. I think I just like Fuego. I just liked him as a person, but that was a mistake.
Too. because he's like treating us like we're his like goons. He's like the Joker. He's like the Joker, and we're all like wearing clown masks. We're like robbing the bank, and then like he's like having us all shoot each other. It's like we're making videos on Chris LaSala. Then he made us make videos on Young Don. Then we had to make a video on David Benjamin. And all of these different people that we made videos on is because AVS allegedly had some dream from YQH telling him to that they're like the most dangerous threat to Christianity. So we got.
I didn't know about the David Benjamin one.
Yeah. He said that he had like a dream about David Benjamin like being a Peter Griffin or something.
Oh, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, you know.
You don't know the gospel? Well, I mean, the word gospel is used differently in the scriptures in different contexts, right? But the gospel of salvation is that when you believe in Jesus Christ, you have everlasting life. We've talked about that. You're good, man. You're good. You're there already. You believe it, man. But the thing is, you're just getting doubts. But this is what happens when you're new. So I wouldn't feel it's kind of natural. What you're going through is kind of expected almost, you know?
No, that's interesting because what did Fuego Savvy and his wife run with? Unsubstantiated proof that this guy is actually a pedophile. That's what they were pushing. I didn't know where that came from. Honestly, I thought it was ridiculous, the stuff that they were showing me. Oh, he has a painting in the background with squiggles on it, with swirls. That lines up with a pedophile symbol. You look at them side by side, like, these are nothing alike. What are you on about? But I didn't know about that.
Yeah. So okay. So I guess what they're saying now is that Fuego and his crazy wife, they were looking at something on David Benjamin's wall that looked like a swirly thing. And it's true enough that there's this swirly symbol that the pedophiles use to kind of like know who they are, right, among themselves. And so I guess they saw something on David Benjamin's wall. They were trying to say that means he's a pedophile or something like that, right? Which is obviously dumb. But these guys were going around saying that he had porn on his phone because he had some AI app, and the AI app had a cartoon character in the pictures when you look at the ad, right? And the ad and one of the characters, like, she had some cleavage, and so they were trying to say that's pornography. But it's clearly not pornography. It's just an AI app or something, right? But I don't know. And now they're trying to say that Fuego and them are the ones that are slandering him. But you guys are slandering him too. You guys are just slanderers. You're just as bad as them. You should be repenting. You think you can turn around and like talk bad about these guys, Saint AVS, Fuego, and his wife or whatever, because they are wicked. I'm not disagreeing with you. But you guys were doing just the same wicked things they were doing. So you should repent. You should apologize to your viewers. You should apologize to us. You owe tons of apologies, you know, but you guys are acting like, oh, now you're righteous. You're the good Christians, and you figured out the Bible, and you know all this stuff. It's ridiculous. You guys are wicked, man. You two are wicked beyond belief.
Honestly, I was going after David Benjamin because he was saying that the Bible was wrong, and because, well, yeah, honestly, mostly just because of that. I didn't know about his little YQH revelation, but that's very interesting. You see, the more you talk about
I'll show you what I'm talking about, Crafty Val. If you look up go on Google and look up like FBI like declassified file on pedophiles, and you should see something there probably. Anyway, maybe not. I'll find it.
The more stuff is just revealed, right? Because talk about this guy, the more stuff is just revealed, right? Because turns out, like, every time I talk to him about this guy and about events that have happened in the past, he's like, "Oh yeah, the guy was doing this and trying to have me do this and this and this." And it's like, why didn't you tell me this stuff earlier, dude? I didn't know about any of this.
So people act like we're just like some random slanderers, you know, like we're just like some random people that just like have no relation to AVS. We just hate him because like he has more subs than us. It's like, no, we were like this guy's goons out here like doing gay ops on people and like doing like character assassination on his enemies and stuff.
Are you serious? Why is that? Why is he always around kids? That guy's not stable, man. I wouldn't leave my kid with that guy in a million years. And I don't know who does, but that guy is very, very unstable mentally. He's got serious mental health problems, you know?
He was running one against Toronto. He was having Fuego Savvy. He did a video and the dude was essentially crying about how in the search algorithm a bunch of people who were criticizing him popped up. So he was wanting us to do videos and like tag him in response.
Yeah, if you notice, Fuego's videos, go to Fuego's videos, and like all of his videos for like a large span of time have at Saint AVS in the title. And that's because AVS told us to tag him in our videos so that we would pollute the algorithm so that
I know these guys were literally like they would just follow Saint AVS like he's their cult leader. Like he's their saint, their sainted leader, you know? They would literally just do whatever he said. They believe whatever he said. They believed about his dumb dreams. They believed he was a prophet. They believed that he received messages from God. At least your friendly hood did. I don't know about Secret Doctrine, maybe not, but yeah, that thing exactly. That's the thing, yeah.
Sizing him, their videos wouldn't come up.
The more I think about this, like maybe he actually did lie about Toronto Bible study because he was wanting me to do this. Like he was reaching out to me and wanting me to do something on it. And I don't like to just do stupid little smear videos, despite what people may think. I actually like to talk about something of substance. So
no. Somebody, or I think they were talking about it on stream. And then they erased the stream now, but then this guy, Uncircumcised or something, this guy's name is Uncircumcised Clips. He clipped it and he's playing it now. That's how we have this.
Toronto was saying that this clip was edited and all this other stuff. So I believed it wasn't. And I started listening to this clip and I started hearing like little cuts in the audio everywhere. I'm like, wait a second. Why is this the case? You were saying it wasn't edited. And I asked him that, and he said, oh, actually it is. I use AI to just cut out all the little spots of dead air. And I asked him like 5 times, can you give me the original file? Well, I still have it, but I'm just going to give you a bunch of random generic excuses for why I'm not going to.
Yeah. I just think that's what he did. That's what he did to us too. Like he was approaching me a few weeks ago, right? He was trying to like make up with me or make friends with me again or whatever, right? And so I was asking him like, okay, can you just give me the full audio of that thing? That would be a good way to kind of show that you're being that it's a good faith gesture. It would be a good faith gesture, right? So this guy goes to me how, okay, I'll do it if you take down the videos that you made about me, right? But then he's like, oh, I can't give it to you now though, because I have to like edit it and fix it because my bank information is on it. Like, what are you talking? You just made up that dumb. It's like so stupid to think that his bank information will be on that video, that particular video of me and him talking on Discord, you know? But it's so dumb. Oh, that's okay. That's what happens, dude. But you know, God is with us, right? So God's guiding you to the truth. You know, if you're praying for wisdom, if you're being humble and seeking, then He'll bring you to the truth. You know. Yeah, these guys are wicked beyond belief, man.
The little spots of dead air. And I asked him like 5 times, can you give me the original file? Well, I still have it, but I'm just going to give you a bunch of random generic excuses for why I'm not going to. So I just think that's a little interesting.
Yeah, this clip is definitely edited, right?
This clip was edited and all this other stuff. But people may think I actually like to talk about something of substance. So Toronto was saying that this clip was edited and all this other stuff. So I was, I believed it wasn't.
Maybe needs to chill out.
And I started listening to this clip, and
all right,
I started hearing like little cuts in the audio everywhere. I'm like, wait a second. Why is this the case?
Yeah, I think that's the other thing happens, You see how Paradox said this? Like he came to my channel because of the Hercules clip. Because he was like, wait a minute. This guy said that. And then he came to check it out. And then he found out. And then he started sticking with us. See? So it's like God uses these things for his plan. And that's why there's no need to even be worried about it, right? Like, oh, they have some fake clip of me. Okay, whatever. Play your fake clip. And other people go around trying to use this clip against me. Well, okay, use it against me. It doesn't even matter. Because whatever God wants, like when people look for the truth and they're asking God to guide them into the truth, then he will. He will guide them, He'll give them the wisdom that they ask him for. And so that's why we don't need to worry about these foolish people when they try to defame us and stuff. It doesn't even matter.
You're saying it wasn't edited. And I asked him that, and he said, oh, actually, it is. I use AI to just cut out all the little spots of dead air. And I asked him like 5 times, can you give me the original file? Well, I still have it, but I'm just going to give you a bunch of random generic excuses for why I'm not going to. So I just think that's a little interesting,
Dude, what if Toronto's
maybe he actually did lie about it.
What if he's just trying to warn us?
Yeah, I was trying to warn you.
Still a heretic. He
warn us.
Oh, maybe he actually did. So I just think.
So see what what's his name? Your friendly hood's saying this. Oh, Layman's free grace, but he's kind of confused. He's on dispensationalism and all this stuff. Amen. Yeah, see, God grants prayers, But listen what they're about to say. Your friendly hood is about to say that maybe Toronto was a good guy all along, right? And then this other idiot, what's the other guy's name? Say the secret doctrine. He's gonna say, oh no, he's still a heretic. He teaches sin nature. That's what he's about to say right now. Listen to what these guys say. It's so ridiculous.
I think that's a little interesting,
Dude, what if Toronto's
maybe he actually did lie about it.
What if he's just trying to warn us?
See what Hood just said. Maybe you can't hear it, but he just said, what if Toronto was a good guy all along? What if he was just trying to warn us, right? Which I absolutely was. And then listen to what this guy says, secret doctrine.
Well, I mean, the guy's still a heretic. He blames all of his sins on God because he believes in sin nature.
Oh, yeah. Well.
See what he just said? See what this guy just said? Wow, dude. Wow. Oh, my gosh. Anyway, you know what? I was confused about sin nature doctrine, too, so I'm not going to hate on that too much. But it's just like, just being confused about a doctrine doesn't mean you go around and call people heretics and all this stuff. Yeah, the homie in Christ. He changed his name. He used to be called The Secret Doctrine, which is a book by what was his name again? Helena Blavatsky, that witch. He used to have a name of his channel was the name of this book by a literal witch. And then he changed it because people started bugging him about it. But he's so wicked, dude.
Well.
No, like this guy, like you never expect the things that have come out of his mouth to actually come out of his mouth. Like this guy was telling me how he would murder Toronto Bible study if given the chance. And I asked him, and I told him like, well, wait, hold on a minute, dude. Well, what about vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. I will repay. And he starts saying, no. I'd still do it my way. So this guy is literally telling me how he'd go and kill this guy given the opportunity, and he doesn't care about what the Bible says. And I even
You know what? It sounds like this guy is telling the truth. Like it sounds like it, but I don't want to take this type of statement, which he's just making this just unverifiable statement about what AVS said to him or whatever, you know. So I don't want to take that and run with it. But the fact is, that's bizarre that AVS would say that, if that's even true. Oh yeah, you got a debate with him? God's commandments, etc. Well, we do need to be following the commandments, but not in terms of going to heaven, right? That's the only thing. I think he understands that much. I think he does.
even told him, like, well, if that's what you really want,
I don't know. I think you know what? I'm starting to think I'm the target because I'm the only one who's like actually teaching it right. You know, I want to sound like, because I'm not even like I'm barely keeping it together myself, but it's like I honestly think I'm the only one. Or one of the very few, you know, who's actually teaching it correctly.
God did it since he's the perfect righteous judge. No. Well, this is how we do it in gangsta Britain, right? I watched Mary Poppins. She showed me how to jump people. But nah, like this is like the depths of this guy, and nobody knows about stuff like this because nobody is like in his inner circle, right? Because nobody makes YouTube videos like we do. I was of use to him because I have the capacity to film and record, same as Hood. So, like, this is the kind of stuff this guy was trying to put us up to, and it's always just the most shady, sketchy stuff you will ever imagine.
Yeah, and
it's just ludicrous.
I believe the guy was trying to get me in legal trouble. I mean, I can't really get into that because, like I said, but I mean, maybe I will in the future. But I'll just mention that. I can't go into any detail about that though. But I think the guy was trying to get me in legal trouble too. On top of this,
yeah, this guy literally
I didn't know.
Now he's complaining that AVS is trying to get him into legal trouble. These guys, this guy, Fuego and Saint AVS, all made these whole like lawyer letters and sent me lawyer letters and all this stuff. I mean, they probably made it up themselves. I don't think they really had a lawyer letter, but it's just like, I mean, they're the ones doing the same thing. The same thing that they're saying AVS is doing, they do it, you know?
A fall for what he was like trying to get me to do. But anyways, we'll talk more about that in a future video.
But yeah, but this guy literally has whole conspiracies against people he doesn't like. And we know because he was putting us up to it. He was tempting us to go along with it. So we know damn well what this guy is doing. But no, we're just some random slanderers, right? Oh, and it's not like he's conspiring against us now with all of his little alt accounts. I mean,
you have delusion.
Yeah. Remember they struck my channel? Remember that? I forgot about that. Yeah. So they sent lawyer letters. That was nothing, but they actually sent all these copyright claims against my channel. If you get more than 3 copyright claims against your channel, they'll take your channel off of YouTube. They'll just remove it from YouTube. These guys, this guy, Saint AVS and Fuego tried to kill my channel before. And now he's complaining that Saint AVS is doing something to him. Like, dude, just why don't you stop causing trouble all the time and just do your own thing? Why don't you read the Bible, figure it out what you're doing?
Brings up the fact that this guy literally paid private investigators to start scraping your Friendly Hoods data. I was on the phone with him when he got the email. I was a live witness to this event. What happens is when you send somebody's email to one of these companies to scrape the data, they message that guy notifying them because I think they have to for legal reasons. So they message that guy whose data they're scraping. And well, guess what? All of a sudden, out of nowhere, right after Hood drops his video on Saint AVS, the first one, like, what was it, a day after?
Yeah, it was like literally the next day.
All of a sudden, all of a sudden, he gets an email from a PI company saying that somebody from the United Kingdom purchased his data. That's a little odd. Very odd, especially considering the fact that this guy's running. It's an email from a AVS, the first one. Like, what was it? A day after?
Yeah, it was like literally the next day.
So okay, after your friendly hood made the first video about Saint AVS, then this happened or something.
All of a sudden, he gets an email from a PI company saying that somebody from the United Kingdom purchased his data. That's a little odd. Very odd, especially considering the fact that this guy's running doxing campaigns on his alt accounts, literally doxing me, running PI company.
I'm trying to understand. So I'm trying to understand what's going on. Like, so Saint AVS. So your friendly have made a video about Saint AVS.
All of a sudden, he gets an email from a PI company saying that somebody from the United Kingdom purchased his data. That's a little odd. Very odd, especially considering the fact that this guy's running doxing campaigns on his alt accounts.
Oh, okay. So as soon as your friendly hood made a video about AVS contacted a private investigator and got his data or something, whatever that means. I don't even know what that means, but
doxing me, running conspiratorial lie campaigns, trying to slander me. Like with this first alt account I made a video on, the guy was literally like claiming to be me. I'm the only one who fits that description with all the information given, to try and sow discord between Hood and I. And this isn't the first time he was doing this. Like, literally in this message, this guy was trying to sow discord between Hood Carve and I. And he was trying to get me thrown out of fellowship because he was telling him that I'm manipulating him into doing my desires.
And
I blocked you. We're on all right, your apologies accepted. I didn't block you or anything though. They didn't bring up them striking. I know they didn't bring it up. I know, it's so dumb. They don't even think about it. They don't even think of all the wrongs they've done. They just think about all the wrongs that other people have done to them, and they think that they're like saints, you know?
I just want to say this, this comes to my mind, but like, I am very mad at AVS, but all we really want, right, is just AVS to repent, like genuinely. Like, the only reason we've been going to any of these lengths is because the guy is just continually sinning against us and sinning against his followers, and we just want him to stop sinning. Like,
no, you're sinning against your followers too. What do you think, man? Do you see that video you just made? It's so ridiculous. It's so absurd what you just sent to all those people. What are you doing? Now you're trying to say this guy sinned against his followers. You sin against your followers. This video is a sin against your followers. What are you doing, man?
Like, genuinely. And the only reason I even made my original video on this guy.
I don't know. I got some mods here. Maybe somebody blocked you or something. What's your theology for God? It's called classical theism, but I do have some little things different than that. Like I believe in this thing called personalism.
Or that homie made his video on him. It's because we actually do. I would wager say did now, because I don't know. I mean, I'd like to accept him back into fellowship, but I mean, we're commanded to hate those that hate God, and this guy hates God, it seems. But
we're commanded to hate those that hate God. Where does the Bible say that? Where does the Bible say that? Where does the Bible say that we're commanded to hate those that hate God? Wow, dude.
Okay. I'm studying the Bible in Toronto. 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 Studying the Bible with Mike, Sam, Pat, These other YouTubers are just so trash. Hit the thumbs up if you wanna support. Go follow Mike as he follows the Lord. I'm studying the Bible in Toronto. 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 You better watch out, Mike's calling out the shields. If you're not free grace, you need to sit down and chill. We're not hyper grace, you know we keep it real. Eternally secure, you know that we're sealed. We don't back low, we're not workspace heretics. Mike's not in it for the money, trying to get a lick. They out here selling their souls for a couple clicks. Becoming Freemasons so they can't just get rich. I'm studying the Bible in Toronto. 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 Shout out to Mike Sampat. Check out his channel, Toronto Bible Study. Subscribe and like.